Andy Lesser. Chris, I believe you said you haven't been to a therapist to go over your experiences. I was wondering if maybe you could address in one of your videos whether or not that's still the case, and if so, why not? Okay, I have not gone to see a therapist. I don't make those faces because I feel guilty about that, but I have recommended people do it, and it's not necessarily for a lack of desire to go get some counseling or some therapy, because I feel I've had experiences and situations occur in my past that could warrant some counseling. It's really just a financial issue. And also an availability issue, because I'm in Denver, and I haven't looked deeply into it here, but I don't have the funds to go pay hundreds of dollars a pop to pay somebody to listen to me. And as I've talked about on my channel, I don't recommend going to see somebody who doesn't know what they're talking about or what they know, anything about cult backgrounds and that sort of thing, because obviously that would come up in any therapy or counseling I would get. So I haven't considered, though, that it's been something that's really been lacking in my recovery process either. I don't recommend, and I don't think that every single person who comes out of Scientology has to go get professional counseling. And I've tried to make that clear. I've been criticized as saying all ex-Scientologists are crazy, which is total nonsense. I never said any such thing. And because I don't believe any such thing. I think that people come out of Scientology and every person is unique, and some people have really major issues and some are able to bounce back a little faster. And I've said in various videos that I've made and in my book that I think education has been the number one thing that has helped me. And also I have probably taken more advantage of my friends and family than maybe other people might, or as I've come to find, are even able to, because I happen to have very close ties with my parents, and with some friends that I have, and with some groups that I've become part of in the secular community. I really lucked out in hooking up with a skeptic group in Minnesota first, and then here in Denver with the Secular Hub, with people who really get it when you talk about having coming out of a religious situation, even a cult situation, and having to acclimate, having to adjust, having to rethink things, having to relook at life and belief and afterlife and supernatural beliefs and all of that kind of stuff. I've been very fortunate to have made really good friends and connections. I don't know why, I just have been very fortunate that way. And they've been willing to listen, and I've certainly talked a couple people's ears off at times. And of course, I have gone way out of my way to write and talk out with everybody, all you people, a lot of my experiences. And that has been itself a form of catharsis that has been unbelievably helpful. So, maybe I'm educated and informing you, but maybe you're helping me too. Personally, I haven't felt hindered. I haven't, woken up in the middle of the night from nightmares. Well, I have woken up in the middle of the night from nightmares, but I haven't woken up in a cold sweat like, oh, what am I going to do? I mean, I haven't gone that far. And I know that there are people who have, and I always recommend, if at all possible, that such a situation, a person who's in such a situation, find somebody to talk to, write out or, somehow talk out what's going on, what their thoughts and feelings are, and get professional counseling if they are at all able to. But it's a challenge for I guess you could say the subgroup or demographic that I'm in, to find good counseling. It is a problem. I don't want to go to somebody and have them fumble around with what they're doing or what they're going to tell me or recommend to me, and I don't recommend that to anybody else. So I guess all those factors have kind of been overall the reason why I haven't personally, made more of an effort to go get professional counseling. I hope that answers the question.